Edward Theodore Gein was born in Plainfield, Wisconsin on August 27, 1906, to an overzealously religious woman named Augusta Gein. Ed was the younger of two sons, his older brother being Henry Gein. Augusta was a devout member of the Lutheran Church and would often preach heavily on her boys. Every afternoon, she would sit Ed and Henry down to read them the Bible, which often meant staying in the Old Testament or Revelation, reading to them verses about death, murder, and punishment from the divine. Ed loved his mother and quickly became captivated and obsessed with her. Augusta would die in 1945. She was 67. Ed was really hurt by her death and soon felt completely alone. November 16, 1957, Bernice Warden, who was the owner of a hardware store in Plainfield, went missing during the morning hours. At 9:30, someone saw the store's truck driving away, leaving from the back of the building. Later in the day, around 5 p.m., Warden's son, Frank, who just happened to be the deputy sheriff of Plainfield, entered the store. When he walked in, he saw that the cash register was open and there was a small pool of blood on the floor. Frank told his investigative team that the night before, Ed Gein had come in and was supposed to return the 16th for a gallon of antifreeze. A receipt for antifreeze was left at the scene of the crime the morning she disappeared. On November 17th, Ed Gein was arrested at a grocery store in town. The Waushara County Sheriff's Department was then sent to Gein's farm. It was then that a sheriff's deputy found Bernice's headless body hanging by her ankles in Gein's shed. Her chest was dressed like a deer. The mutilations had happened after her death. It was a .22 rifle that had killed her. While searching the house, the sheriff's department found human bones, a trash can made of human skin, chairs covered in skin, skulls on the ends of his bedposts, skulls with the tops cut off, bowls made of skulls, a corset made of a woman's chest which was cut from shoulders to waist, leggings made from human leg skin, masks which were made out of women's faces, Bernice Warden's whole head in a sack, Bernice's heart in a bag which Gein had planned to eat, 9 in a shoebox, a young woman's dress along with 2 believed to have belonged to 15-year-old girls, a belt which was made of women's nipples, 4 human noses, a pair of lips that were attached to a window shade's drawstring, a lampshade made of skin from a human face, and lastly, the fingernails from women's hands. Everything was photographed and then disposed of. It was later discovered that the majority of the body parts had belonged to people he dug out of the cemetery in Plainfield. Gein was only convicted of 2 murders. He was suspected of killing 7 more. He mutilated 9 bodies in total. Before his trial was set to take place, he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and therefore unfit to stand trial in a court of law. He was sent to Mendota Mental Health Institute, where he was incarcerated until his death on July 26, 1984.